Let's go ahead and put in a formula. Over here in L8, type equals. I want to click in E8, which is our sale price. Notice that I have square brackets and an ampersand, and it says sale price, which is what the column header is. So we're making a structured reference in a formula. And then we're going to say subtract and select the down payment amount, because you're not going to finance the money that you put down. Go ahead and click enter, and it sends the formula down. Now notice I have these little hashtags. Hashtags, all it means is your data is truncated. It means there's too much there to show in the cell. So we just have to come up here and adjust the column width. And I just double clicked, auto fit, and now I can see all my values. In M1, let's figure out the commission. So the commission is going to be equal to the sale price multiplied by, so shift 8, times the commission rate up here in C4. Now, if I don't do anything and this copies down, I'm going to get an error because it's going to copy down to the next one and down to the next one because it's relative. We need to make that an absolute cell reference, and we're going to do that by pressing F4 on our keyboard. Now notice I have a $C and a $4. Now when I type enter, it'll send the formula down. And if I look, every one of these are referencing C4. Perfect, that's what I want. Now notice that both columns are formatted in currency. Now the difference between currency and accounting, I'm just going to grab these right here. Currency, the number is right up against the column, the right side of the column, and the $ is against the number, where if I go accounting, it moves the $ to the left side of the cell, and it gives us a little bit of a space. You can see right here, a little bit of a space off of the right side of the cell. I'm going to go undo because I want it to be currency. Next, I'm going to add a total row to my table. Now, there's not a total row here, and it's really simple. I just have to click anywhere inside of my table, go up to table design, and right over here in this tail style option, click total row. Now I have a total here. Now each one of these, if I click in the cell, I have this little drop down arrow, and I can say, do I want average, count numbers, min, max, sum, and I do want a sum. It's too small. Let's auto fit that column width so that I can see the total amount. Now I'm going to sort my data. I'm going to go back up the top so I can see my headers. I'm going to sort the data by the salesperson's last name. So here's first name and here's last name. So I'm going to select down arrow, and I'm going to put this A to Z, and notice that I have first A's, then B's, then D's, so it goes in alphabetical order. Now, if I were to sort commission, let's say from largest to smallest, I'll say largest to smallest, it undoes my first sort. Okay, so that's a single or a sort on one field or single sort. Sometimes you want to do a multiple sort. So still selected inside of my table. I'll go to the data tab. Here I'm going to select sort. My first one, I'm going to say by salesman by their last name. So I'll go sales last. I'm going to change this one to A to Z. Then I'm going to add a level. What that means is first it sorts last name, then it'll sort by list price. So I'll select list price. I'll leave that smallest to largest. And let's go sales price. We're going to add a level, select sale price. Actually, let's change both of these to largest to smallest. Let's see what our biggest sales were first. Largest to smallest, click OK. Does my first sort, and then it does by my list price, and then by my sales price. We can also add a custom sort if we wanted to add one more. So I'm going to click sort. I'm going to click in the last, then by, to add a level, because I want it to go after everything else is sorted. We're going to go style. We're going to look in the house style here. We see 2-story, split level. So those are the lists that we're going to add. And we're going to say we want to do this by a custom list. Now, because I've done this before, it says split level, ranch, 2-story, split foyer. I could type them in, hit enter between each one, or I could type it in, hit a comma, type another in a comma. And when I'm done, I'd say add. So it adds it all in, and then OK. And then I have the sorting at the bottom here. I'll say OK. I can also sort on different text. So let's filter this by going sales last. We're going to select the all box to unselect everything. And I only want to see the sales for banks. So I'll select banks and click OK. Filters my data So I only have banks. I could also filter the style here for ranch houses. Same thing, select all, only select the ranch houses and click OK. Maybe I want to sort by number, so I can apply number sort. So I'll select A20 through M33. That's just what's showing here. And I'm going to come down to my taskbar and look down here. I see my average sale. I can see I have 6 sales. And I can see the sum of all the sales at 280,000, and up here it says 280,000. So that's pretty cool. My taskbar matches. Let's click on the commission arrow, and we're going to do a number filter. Here I want to say greater than or equal to. So greater than or equal to, and let's put in $25,000. That'd be a great commission. Man, I'd love to make a commission like that. Real quick, notice I didn't put a comma in. Don't put a comma. Excel sees commas as a new argument. So if you're typing in big numbers, especially in a formula, type a comma, it thinks you're going to the next argument. So it's a good habit not to type in the commas. I'll say, okay, now filtered it down to 3. You can also filter by date. So I'll go date sold. And for this one, I'm going to put a date filter of between. And I want it to just for the month of November. So I'll say 11/1/2024. And let's say December 1st. So 12/1/2024. Click OK. I should have a total of 2 records. I'm going to go ahead and save the file, and I'll see you on the next video.